Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas money green, some niggas money blue. It is, yeah, little bitch. Can you do it like this? No, yeah, oh, yeah, little bitch. Oh shit. Hey, can you do it like this? No, yeah, I be plotting, I be scheming. Big Johnny, bitch, I'm the big demon. Ooh, like a 666, you can catch me in a 913-816, and I get a lot of money and I get a lot of bitches. Ooh, yeah, and all she want is the fame and the riches. Little poor little bitches. Oh, you can't get it like me, you can't do it like me. Like, bitch, I'm Nike. Oh, damn. All I love is pussy, money, weed. All I love is pussy, money, weed. You love Adidas, that's right. Yeah, and I get it, bitch. Yeah. Little bitch. Can you do it like this? No, yeah, oh, yeah, little bitch. Hey, can you do it like this? No, yeah, little
So
bitch.
got a new bitch, she white, she like to fuck off the white, that ain't my vibe, but I'm high as a kite. I like them, she like me, that's a dyke. She'll bust it open on the Skype, she my tenderoni, so she right, I popped a couple beans, but I'm hype. She asked me if I'm rolling, bitch, I might be big, strong, backwoods, shit, I might T, bitch, I'm high on that 2K, most likely. Big drip, Cap Daddy, Mac Daddy, my pimp head strong, the other head's
little bitch. Can you do it like this? No, yeah, oh, yeah, little bitch. Hey, can you do it like this? No, yeah, little bitch. Come on, man, quit playing with me. Hey, come on, man, quit playing with me. West Coast vibes for sure. Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode 20 motherfucking 8, you heard? Episode 28 of the Big Jawhdin Podcast. I hope you're doing wonderful. I am. Man, I couldn't wait for this episode. A lot of shit going on in 2020, man. It's some fuck shit. 2020 is probably going down in history as the worst year after the slaves got free. But anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to you. Definitely shout out to everybody. If this is your first time, if this is your last time, I don't give a fuck. Shout out to you, though. If you're tuning in, if you're listening to my voice, if you can see me, I love you. I thank you. And definitely Black Lives Matter still. So, I mean, it always did. It's kind of feel weird to say still, but quit playing with me, y'all. Quit playing with me. Big Jawhdin Podcast episode motherfucking 28. We live in the flesh. All right, so what we got going up first, man? What we got going on first? Oh yeah, it was a very happy day that passed. Weed is almost legal in Kansas City. They made it to where it's not like you're not gonna get charged for having weed no more. That's a step. That's one small step for mankind out here. So shout out to all my potheads out there. Shout out to everybody out there that toke the ganja. It's just crazy, man, to see how this shit happens. It's just crazy I think it's crazy how weed can be legal, let's say in Colorado, but it can't be in Missouri. Well, it can't be yet, but let's say it's weed is legal here, but it's not over here. That is the weirdest shit. Y'all gotta remember, we live in the United States. We live in the United States of America. That is the most contradicting shit to say, hey, you can go in this state and do this, or you can go in this state and do that. But you can't do both in that one state. What the fuck am I in a fucking Matrix right now, man? What the fuck is going on with the United States, man? Fuck every president that ever fucking took control of this company. And I say that sincerely. There's never been a president, I know voting coming up, there's never been a president that fixed anything. There's never been a president to fix anything. Ever. And that's what's crazy. And now they got... It's just crazy to me how we keep voting for these niggas, bro. How the fuck do we get Donald Trump as a president? Because we're fucked, in my opinion. Well, not fucked, but I believe in the people strongly. But we got to come together, y'all. This shit is ridiculous, man. I think we should just not... Nobody should fucking vote. Stop voting. Stop it. Just stop voting. See where that gets us. Who gives a fuck if they put somebody in the office that we don't care about? They already did that numerous of times. So stop saying like, oh, well, if you don't vote, you can't complain. Nigga, the fuck you mean that I can't complain? I can complain. This shit is trash. There's no reason for people to be homeless in America. There's no reason for people to be starving in America. There's no reason for rent to be as high as it is in America. You know what I mean? It's just a bunch of shit, bro. It's a shit show. And it's a game. You know, everything in life is a game, in my opinion. And it's up to you if you want to play that game. I don't want to play the political game. That is the most stupidest shit. I'm not arguing with no other nigga about another nigga that I ain't never met before. I don't know this nigga from a can of paint. So you want me to go trust my motherfucking life with the nigga? Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta grow the fuck up, bro. Grow the fuck up. What I look like telling my kids I went to a fucking voting poll and voted for another man. They gonna be like, well, damn, Dad, should I call him daddy? No, I'm that daddy. I decide what goes on around these parts. But it's cool. You know, they got armies and all that, but it's cool. You know, we spend all this money. Look at our teachers. Look at our fucking teachers. You mean to tell me a trash man makes more than a fucking teacher, my nigga? That is wild to me. We live in a fucking movie. A fucking crazy ass movie. This shit is wild, my nigga. Like, I just think this shit is wild, my nigga. So, all I'm saying is, man, be safe out there, y'all. Protect your neck, protect your head, man. It's wild out here, y'all. It's fucking wild. It's crazy to be alive right now, man. I wish I was born 50 years down the road until they got all this shit taken care of. Fuck every president, and that's my end thing on that. But congrats to Missouri for the weed. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna vote, at least start somewhere locally. Stop. Why you shooting straight to? Why you gonna skip your state that you live in and go straight to the president? Fuck out of here. What is wrong with you niggas? Stop voting. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, stop. If you don't keep up with that shit, stop. That's just my opinion, though. This is the Big Jawhdin podcast. I'm sharing my opinion. I'm not telling, well, I am telling niggas, but I'm more likely preferring. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm telling. I'm not telling. I'm preferring. I prefer motherfuckers don't vote. Big Jawhdin podcast, episode 28. You know the fucking vibes. Quit playing with me. Y'all know the fucking vibes, man. You know how we get over here. You know how we get on this side. But, man, before we get into this August Alsina and Jada Pinkett shit, man, I had a quick story to share. I don't know why this brought it up, but yeah. So it kind of brought me, I was thinking, and it was a haunting, one of my most worst mosquito bites ever. Fucking, so I'm in freshman, I'm going to Shawnee Mission South. Shout out to everybody that went to Shawnee Mission South. Yay. It's a white people school. But I was at Shawnee Mission South freshman year. My nigga, why the fuck? This could have probably been 8th grade too, though. So it was the 8th or 9th grade. But anyway, why the fuck did a mosquito decide to bite right the fuck under the head of my dick? The head of my dick. The head of my dick. But anyway, why the fuck did this nigga bite my dick? So he bit my dick, right? My motherfucking head, up under my head, was this fucking gigantic, fat ass, huge piece of meat. I don't know what the fuck it was, but the bitch itched. And you can't just scratch your dick. You know what I mean? You can't just scratch your dick. So, how do you scratch a mosquito bite on your dick? I'm here to let you know that. You gotta do this. You gotta rub that motherfucker like you making pretzels or some shit. Boy, Nick couldn't tell me nothing, bro. I was in there. No matter where I was at, I was scratching my dick. You know what I'm saying? Did I wash my hands? I don't know. I mean, I hope I did. But I was young and dumb. But, bro, let me continue the story. So, of course, a bitch want to go to the movies. Oh! So this chick I was fucking with at the time, she's, let's go to the movies. I'm trying to get out this shit, and it was literally no way for me to get out. I think I already set it up, too. So we go to the movies. Now, this is back in the day. This is back when people used to get nasty in the movie theater. You heard me? You find a stupid movie. You just go, so that way you can fuck them up. You fuck them, so that way you can get up in there like this. You nigga watching a movie like this. You watching a movie like this. Nigga watching a movie like this. You hearing her? I'm fucking dying. But, hey, I know, I'm going to say 80% of women definitely got some sexual activity popping in the movie theater. If you haven't, grow the fuck up. Go do it. Damn. Yeah, so we go to the movies, man. And she put her hands on my jeans. You know the part. She just like, it's just in my lap. She inching towards my dick. And I'm like, oh, shit. Here we go. So first time, boom, I go to the back. Oh, shit, I got to pee. Hold on. Woo, got out of that one. And then I come back. Now, while I was in the bathroom, I said, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm talking to myself. What the fuck am I going to do? Came up with a good idea. So I go back in there, march back in there and said, all right, I got this. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to trade places. So Big Jawhdin had to go in that motherfucking movie theater, go out the bathroom. I'm feeling confident. I rush up there. We sit back down. I put my arm straight, boom, back over you. And then I just took the initiative. After 2 minutes, 120 seconds, I said, fuck it. You ain't seeing this dick. So I go take the initiative and I hit her with the shoulder. Can y'all see the shoulder? So if you was in front of me looking back, you gonna see me doing this. You look at the movie and you're looking down trying to see if anybody catching you. I'm over here, my motherfucking elbow. You can see my arm going like this. I'm in that motherfucker. And she over there. You know what I'm saying? Barking like a little puppy dog. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, more of the story, people. Do not, I repeat, do not set up a date with a mosquito bite on your dick. Boy, I was sweating bullets in that motherfucker. When she put her hand on my motherfucking lap, that motherfucker felt like I was sweating bullets. I could feel each sweat rolling down my head. The time seemed slower. It's like, why the fuck is shit going slow? Because I'm worried. Because I already know what was going to happen. I already know. As soon as she saw that dick, she would have said, oh, you got a mosquito bite on your dick. Or she could have said, what the fuck is on your dick? I'm circumcised. My dick shouldn't be looking like I wasn't. I think I got that right. Circumcised, yeah. Circumcised when they cut your shit. So I'm looking like I'm not circumcised. I'm like, what the fuck is this dick? Boy, that was one of the worst weeks of my life. My first worst week, I did a podcast, the Influenza B podcast. I think it was episode 6, 5, or 4, or 7. And yeah, man, I just came off of the flu. That was the worst week of my shit. Now, the second week was that mosquito bite. The flu triumphed the mosquito bite, because shit. That motherfucking flu, though, boy. That motherfucking flu ain't no joke, y'all. So I'm not saying get vaccinated, because I don't get vaccinated, but I'm telling you, if you catch the flu this year, stay strong. Do not give up. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Best thing I can say. But anyway, let me see here, man. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Let's get straight to this shit. I know y'all don't want to hear about my motherfucking mosquito bite. I know. So let's get straight to the shits. Let's bring up Miss Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. Let's see what the fuck these niggas talking about. I seen it already, but we gonna watch it together because we're family. We are family.
Red table for me just all the stuff that's going on in the press. I felt like it was important to come to the table to really clear the air. Somebody made a statement for me that wasn't a statement I made that went cray-cray.
And one of the reasons why I wanted to come to the table is the media, the headlines. We specifically never said anything.
Yeah.
We were purposely not saying anything. Any headline that says Jada said or Will said,
Look how my
or
nigga
Smith
Will
said,
said. That's
it's
funny.
not
That's
true.
how
We
Richmond said.
specifically never said anything.
Right.
So coming to the table was like, we just felt like it got to the point where you gotta say something.
Yeah, and
Damn
and
right,
to
it got
stop
to a
that
point where you
cycle.
got to say something.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right.
Don't
You
smile
know,
at me
and
like
at the
that,
end
bitch.
of the day, I don't like how all of this came to be. That doesn't matter.
Hey, Jada bad
It's all
though.
love, honestly. And I would usually not, you know, that would be something I wouldn't comment on at all.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like it's a situation that I consider private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's
Nobody's business.
Well, duh, it's
but-
private.
But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
But, you know, I feel like it's healing that needs to happen. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Even though this is
Where the fuck are they
minuscule,
at?
I do feel like
Big ass house.
it's these kinds of things that create the world that we're in. And the idea of not communicating, not talking about it, not clearing the air, and just being as transparent. Just being
Absolutely.
transparent.
And I'm here with you.
Yeah, I thank you for that because you've been on a hell of a journey with me. So that's what we're going to start with.
We're
is
gonna
that
start
this
with-
is a very personal journey
Yeah.
that became very public
Yes, absolutely.
for whatever reason.
So what happened, Jada?
Okay.
So what happened,
let's
Jake?
start with, I guess about 4.5 years ago.
Yeah, somewhere
I think it was about 4.5, 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August. And
A
we actually
friendship.
became really, really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help. You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state.
Because
you
for me,
know.
that was the thing when Og first came around, he was really,
really
sick.
He was really,
know.
really sick, yeah.
And the outpouring for him from
He
our
called that
family
nigga Og.
was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through. And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided.
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me
Predator
to the
move.
curb.
Done with you.
Yeah. We
Marriages
basically-
have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy.
Real shit. Real
and I'll
shit.
figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over.
Yourself happy?
Yeah,
I will
no,
figure out how
we
to
were
make myself
over.
happy.
And then
I
what
remember
did
that
you do,
video.
Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August. And one thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission,
Entanglement.
which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular
yeah.
circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But what August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission because we were separated amicably. And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
I think so. I mean, because this is your red table, and you like brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
Oh, she
As far
defending
as
the nigga.
what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement,
Yes. Yes.
a relationship.
Yes, it was a
Yeah.
relationship, absolutely. I was in a lot of pain and I was very broken. Now, in the process
No.
of that relationship, I definitely
Right.
realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
So we come to the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So
Okay.
you know, you during that time launched into an interaction with August. What do you feel like you were looking for?
I just wanted to feel good. It had been so long since I felt good. And it was really a joy to just help heal somebody.
Yeah.
I think that has a
Bitch,
lot to
you
do
are famous.
with my codependency.
You in the Matrix.
Which is another thing that
Talking
I
about
had to
feel
learn
good.
to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your addictions. There's something about that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people versus fixing me.
Yeah.
And I think that that whole process with Og really showed me that and taught me that. And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
I feel like that husband, like I'm with you at the press conference. I'm that husband. Now I got to be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world about your transgressions. Like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
Well, you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing. You know, and as I came through and started to realize certain things about you and I, he decided to break all communication with me, which was totally understandable.
Right.
And I let that be and hadn't talked to him since.
Right.
So it is a little weird that all this stuff is coming out now, since this was
Because for me this was years ago, right? You know, so the fact that it's coming up now, and I think it could feel weird for people that we're laughing and talking about it, but
It happened
it's,
so long ago.
you know, and our experiences of working through it, fighting through it, talking through it, and therapizing through it. I think that the why now is weird.
Yeah, when I say it's been a huge healing on my life and just what I had to confront and discover, you know, about myself, the ugly truths and the beauty. So it was something that I felt like wasn't really ready to be discussed because it hadn't been that healing, because he hasn't wanted to, you know, Og and I haven't talked in so long. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This all seemed very strange, you know. But I'm grateful for the journey that you and I have had together. Because I feel like there are a lot of couples that go through those periods. And a lot of couples that have to separate and think it's over. And,
damn right.
You know, the one thing I'll say about you and I is that there's never been secrets.
Right. We came together young, and we were both broken in our own ways, and to be able to make mistakes without the fear of losing your family is so critical.
Yeah. It's the idea of any relationship and trying to get to deeper understanding of love
That's
is
deep
going
right
to be
there.
forged in fire. There's
I'm
no
gonna talk
way
about that.
around it. And I think that one of the things that I'm deeply grateful in this whole process between you and I is that we have really gotten to that new place of unconditional love.
Because I wasn't sure I was ever going to speak to you again.
I know.
Yeah, like the fact that I'm speaking to you again is a miracle.
I would agree. I would agree.
No, but it ain't for the weak at heart. there's just certain things that you have to go through, and it's like,
And I wish
I love
You
Will,
know,
though.
I wish that wasn't the case. I do. I wish that wasn't the
hey, I
case.
sure wish it could be all magic and miracles.
Yeah. You got to go through some to get the answers. You know, and I'm just happy because I definitely believe that you
Right.
and we never, ever, ever thought that
It's actually
would
that.
make it back.
Yeah. There's a real power in the just knowing somebody's riding with you no matter what.
Yeah.
And you really can't know that
Until you go through
until you through some stuff, you know. I don't want to go through this no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Facts.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you back first, and then
That's
You gonna
facts.
get me back. I think you got me back. I think we're good on that, okay?
okay, that's probably true.
You know, but and I don't think it's about getting anybody back.
No, for me it is.
Okay. I'll give you that petty if that's what you want. But you know, I would definitely say it's just part of it.
Yeah.
You know, if you expect to be with somebody for a lifetime,
25 years and counting.
we ride together,
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
That's crazy.
That's terrible.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
They played that
But
shit.
yeah, it's
Bad marriage for life.
It's just part of the journey.
I told you the first year we were married
What'd you tell me?
that I can love you through anything.
And I didn't believe you.
Yeah.
If somebody looked through a crystal ball and said this, and this is gonna happen, I'd
What'd
be
you
like,
tell her, Will?
no way.
Yeah. You thought I was that
That's
I didn't
deep.
have the girth that it was going to take to ride with
I
you
didn't.
through.
Yeah, I didn't know if you would be willing to find the deep capacity to love me.
Yeah. How am I doing?
You're doing great. Yeah, you're awesome.
That's deep. That's love, though. That's love. You can't really, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know, when you first initially look at this shit, of course everybody gonna blame Jada. You know, start bringing up Will's skeletons in his closet. But the more I thought about it, I just kind of look at it as that's big facts. I mean, and it works for both sides. Like if that was Will, the nigga would have been hammered, canceled. So here's how I look at it, man. These people were married. You got to remember, Jada Pinkett, Will took, well, I don't know if he took, but Jada Pinkett dated Tupac. You know what I mean? So that's some shoes to fill, especially when a nigga die. That's some shoes to fill. Jada Pinkett has always expressed her love for Tupac. A lot of bitches do. But how could I put it? Okay, yeah. So unconditional love. Okay. So what he said was you got to go through some things to find out if that's your ride or die. Now I can speak from a personal experience because that's all I have. I mean, my personal experience is, you know, I was married, going through divorce right now, so it's one of those things to where it's like, is this life? You know what I mean? Is this what I'm going to be dealing with for the rest of my life? Does this woman genuinely love me for me? Or does she love a version of me? And I honestly think, like, I'll probably say, like, I don't know the Census Bureau, but I'll probably give it a good 70% of I say relationships over 10, possibly 15, 20 years, they have separated. They have. I mean, it's just like, because you have to know what it feels like without that person, right? And like they said, they were young. I was young when I got married. You know what I mean? And it's nothing wrong. I don't think it's nothing wrong with getting married. It's nothing wrong of failed marriages. Honestly, you can't fault yourself for saying, hey, I tried something and this didn't work. Move on. But you got to figure out what you like in people, or like what you want in a wife, or what you want in a woman. And the best thing I can do is commend these two. Like, I think it's very brave to go online with the status that they have and to kind of let the world go through it with them. You know what I mean? And like, I honestly think you do have to, sometimes you got to walk through the dark to get to the light. Sometimes, I mean, it's just like cheating is crazy. Now, when you're in love, you're not going to cheat. I honestly believe that. If you truly love this woman, you can actually, you can still cheat. And that's when I think, and I feel like that's the difference between men and women when it comes to cheating, at least. As y'all can see, Jada was saying, oh, he came to me with problems. Oh, I just wanted to fix them. Oh, blah, say, blah, say, blah. Like, that's kind of weird, bro. But still, that's just how she cheated. With emotion. Now, I'm not speaking for every woman out there, but I'm saying majority of women, they cheat with emotion. You can't, and I honestly think that's kind of messed up of Jada, because, come on, man, August Alsina young as fuck. And he's fucking Jada Pinkett. You know what I mean? Of course that nigga was gonna fall in love. Of course. I don't give a fuck what Jada Pinkett tells me. You can't fall in love with me. This is just a one-time thing, or just while, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. You're Jada Pinkett Smith. I might tell you, okay, I won't fall in love. Bitch, I'm falling in love. I'm in love as soon as my dick go in you. Hell, I'm in love just because you're talking to me, Jada. So, I mean, I'm not going to blame. Obviously it's Jada to blame, but, I like this. I really do. And I honestly think that this relationship talk should come up more often. I don't feel like, with Black Lives Matter going on, of course, this is kind of like a distraction. Please arrest the people that killed Breonna Taylor. I feel like we're going to see it, but they taking their time with it. But, yeah, man, I just think that these are the type of conversations that are good for people, especially people in relationships, man, because you don't truly know if your spouse is ride or die for you until y'all go through something. Now, when you go through something, that's where it shows. The blame game. That's the perfect example. Is she going to blame me, hold this over my head forever? You see, Will, he just like, and I'm surprised, like, because he probably don't want to show us his anger, but I'm sure he was angry, but that's like, Will Smith is one of my greatest inspirations. I said that probably the first podcast. Second, I think I list my inspirations on the first or second podcast. So, Will Smith is definitely in my top 5. So I'm biased. But I like how dude handled it. I loved how he handled it. I loved how he swallowed that pill of knowing that his bitch was fucking somebody else. But he said, you know what? That's not enough. You know what I mean? And that, I think, is probably cheating is probably the most hardest thing you can come back from in a relationship. So if you can come back from that, now you got to realize if you can come back from that and not be criticized every time something bad happened, or you know what I'm saying, or she bring it up every now and then, just let it go, just move on. Or he, you know what I'm saying, vice versa. So I mean, this is a good conversation to have, people. And flood the comments, the YouTube comments of what y'all think, man. Go to my YouTube, or obviously you're already on it if you're watching this. Just go into the comments and just give me your thought. You know what I mean? I just want to talk to y'all. I think this is going to be a great conversation. Men and women, like, just tell me how you feel. Was Jada wrong? Obviously she was wrong, but what would you do in this predicament? So, I mean, other than that, man, it's just, I'd rather have this conversation in the comments. I feel like this is a beautiful conversation to have. A lot of people, I don't want people, like, we need to start having tough conversations, like reparations. But other than that, man, that's really all I got to say on it. Is like, I commend Will for being adult, for being, for keeping his personality and keeping his will way of handling this situation. Because I'm sure he cheated. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things of, obviously you feel betrayed, you know what I mean? But you gotta, I don't know, it's just, I think that's just what love is. Like I think we throw around the love word so lightly. You can't really know somebody loves you until something happens. Love is a showing. Like, it's a feeling to where I gotta see it to believe it. It's like Jesus. I mean, not Jesus. Oh, fuck. Not Jesus. It is. Like, really, I gotta see it. Personally, for me, I gotta see it to believe it. That's just what I am. You could, say you love me, but until something go down, it ain't even gotta be cheating. It can be, I got locked up, or, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in jail. Your girl's on the phone talking about something. What happened? Da-da-da-da-da. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Just say, okay, it's coming out. I'm coming. You know what I mean? And that's what I think love is. It's like, don't make the person feel bad. Don't kick them while they're down. Talk it out. That's what I think relationship is all about. Trust and communication. I think those are the most important fucking things in a relationship. Trust and communication. Point blank, period. But I'm about to go have a cigarette break. Big Jawhdin Podcast episode 28. We will be right back right after these messages. Cue the commercial! Hey, Big Jawhdin here. So you're sitting on your couch and you're wondering, what am I going to do in the future? What are these next 5 years going to hold for me? What will I be able to look back and say, I did that? Well, now, the Big Jawhdin Podcast is now introducing its educational program called the Big Jawhdin College. BJC. Big Jawhdin College. Now, you can go to bigjawdincollege.com to sign up. We give out student loans, we give out Pell Grants. And we all know that's all you're in for. So, we don't care if you graduate. Hell, we actually prefer that you don't graduate. So that way, we can put you in collections. But now remember, if you do graduate, good job on you, buddy. But hey, I'll give you a small loan for educational purposes and have you in debt all your life. So come on down to the Big Jawhdin Podcast if you need a loan. Act like in school for the bitches. They love that. So come on down. Tell that woman you're now in college. I bet she hits. Big Jawhdin College, Big Jawhdin Podcast. Yes, sir. Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode 28. We are back live in the fleshy. Live in the fucking flesh. Yeah, man. Shout out to Will. Shout out to Jada. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out their business. Let Will handle that by himself, man. Let Will handle that by himself. But seriously, like I said, definitely put in the comments, what you guys think. Because I feel like, these kind of discussions need to be had. They needed to be had. But other than that, man, they out here hating on my man's Kanye. Another one of my top inspirations. Why y'all hating, man? Like, we gotta stop all this hate. My man Kanye out here raps, he put out some of the best bars, some of the best clothes, some of the best shoes. Like, come on. Cut the man some slack. Like, I don't get it. I don't get people, bro. Like, I don't get how people just hate. I don't see how you just hate. If you don't like something, It's like watching TV. If you don't like something on TV, then you need to change the motherfucking channel. Change the channel. If you don't like this podcast, don't watch it. If you don't like the shit I say, don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. It's like we gotta just don't pay it no mind. If you don't like something, don't pay it no mind. It's as simple as that. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of motherfucking sight, out of mind. Anyway, but back to what I'm saying about Kanye. Then, let the man run for president. I've been said this. I've been said Kanye West, get your ass down. Hold on, I got a dog discipline. Get down. Yeah. Anyway, I've been saying Kanye has literally been out here. He's been trying. That's the best thing I can say. Everything that he's done, he's tried, and he succeeded. In my personal opinion, he succeeded. They called him, at first he was producing. They hate, they say, oh, you want to rap now? Can't do that. Can't rap, Kanye. Boom, what do? Rap. Then he says, I'm going to make clothes and shoes. Get into fashion. Can't do that, Kanye. This nigga want to get into fashion. Can't do that. Boom. Red Octobers. Oh. You know how much it costs for some motherfucking Red Octobers? You ain't got no Yeezy in your Serato? Shit. Anyway. Stupid. What the hell do I know? Had to. But anyway. And then, after fashion, he say, I want to do architecture. Architecture. Now that's some wild shit. I ain't even gonna lie there. But still, they say no, Kanye. You can't do architecture, Kanye. What'd he do? Architecture. He did it. Now we are at Kanye. I want to be president. What they do? What they do? If you see the pattern that I'm going here, what y'all do? What if you was one of the people, what happened? No, Kanye, you can't be president. Oh, I just hate motherfuckers that say I can't do something. I hate that shit. I hate motherfuckers that say I can't do shit. I hate it. Like I really hate. You can't tell somebody what they can't do, bro. How can you tell me I can't do something? That's just stupid. Why would you tell somebody that? Why would you tell somebody you can't do it? You can't do that because da-da-da-da-da. You can't do this because da-da-da-da-da-da. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Have you ever ran for president? Have you ever wanted to be in architecture? Have you ever wanted to be a rapper? Have you ever wanted to design clothes? Oh, and if your answer is yes, obviously if your answer is no, it's shut the fuck up. If your answer is yes, you did want to be one of those things, keyword is did. Are you it now? No. So shut the fuck up. Now, if you are one of those things now and you're still telling that person no, shut the fuck up. Because you cannot tell somebody what they can't do. Especially if you're in that field, that's just hating. That's just hating. Either way you look at it is hate. So, message of the day for the Big Jawhdin podcast. I'm sorry. Stop fucking hating. Stop telling people what they can't do, bro. You can't tell somebody what they can't do, bro. That's ignorant. That's how you trap people in their minds, bro. You can't do this. You can't go there. You're born here. You can't go there. Why would you go there? Stop trapping people in their minds. You can. I tell anybody you can do it. Don't do no stupid shit, though. But try. You don't know unless you try. Make yourself be the person that say, I can't do this. Sure, they might laugh at you, but keep going on. Keep pushing. I get it. But, at least you tried. At least in your mind, physically, you tried. And you can say, okay, I can't do that. But if you wanted to do it, why are you trying to go into something that where you taking other people's opinion. Like, fuck your opinion. You know, it's just crazy, bro. It's just crazy, bro. Just that's all I wish. You know, I wish Kanye was president. If Kanye go for presidency, I'm voting. I'm voting. I tell you now, it'll be the first time I vote for a real nigga. Quit playing with me, man. Big Jawhdin Podcast episode motherfucking 28. You know the fucking vibes. You know what I do this for. I don't do this for nothing. Quit fucking playing with me, man. Then let me put a speak, man. Y'all better quit playing, man. Cause next I'm about to play some damn white people. That's what's next. These white people. And this nigga here is crazy, y'all. And the daddy is too. So let me go ahead and put it up. Let's go. Boom. This nigga's crazy. Put it over here.
So you found it all by yourself, right?
I take it out a lot.
Right now, it was a burglar, wasn't it, Lucas? He was trying to steal things.
He said I had the gun. Put his hands up. Please don't shoot.
But you didn't listen to him, did you?
I know it would be easy to shoot. Just aim it for me.
This nigga crazy.
You did,
You
right?
shot him in the leg, didn't you? You hit one right through the kneecap, right?
Yeah, I banged really loud.
Lucas, you really are a hero.
Started pulling away and crying. Shot him back.
Yeah, you must be so proud of your son, Jack.
Then I stood over him and shot him. Bang, bang, bang.
Well, that's one crook that's not going to be breaking into anybody else's home.
Look at him.
Well, how'd you manage to do that, Lucas?
Either you shoot at temples and pull down, or you shoot at the stonewall.
That's very
Then I
sophisticated
started,
knowledge there.
yeah, then I started going, "Rrrr."
Yeah, right.
And then I showed him each one of his fingers, and then he stopped screaming.
So, Jack, it was screaming you heard that woke you up so you could call the police?
No, actually, it was Lucas laughing that woke me up. I had never heard the kid laugh so hard.
There was blood all over.
They smeared it all over himself.
Really?
And that's the way
Oh, now your school gave you a special award for courage, right? We have a photograph of that award ceremony. Let's take a look.
Oh, Lucas, you didn't even change your shirt before you got your award.
Why would he change his shirt? That's his honor shirt.
Yeah, must have been fun getting that award in school, right? And,
This nigga crazy.
well, he's got a little shot now.
Well, Jack, thanks so much for being here. Lucas, thank you for your heroic work.
Absolutely. Now, you stick with us because after the break, some warning signs that your pet may be a CIA mole.
Boy, let me tell you something. That's real. I don't know if that's real, but that's crazy.
Well, Jack, thanks so much for being here. Lucas,
That is crazy. These niggas are fucking crazy. I'm sorry. I hope that this is not real. Cause white people are crazy. That is crazy. This man, this boy is crazy, y'all. He needs to be locked up. That is wild. That is not okay. I can't believe this little boy. He need his ass whooped. The fuck is wrong? Well, I mean, he did a good thing, but hold on, bro. You taking this too far. Talking about you wipe the smear, you like the blood and you smeared it. Nigga, War 2 is... The black chick was looking at that nigga like, come on, man. White people, what is going on with y'all? We gotta figure out the problem, the source. This is crazy. I'm appalled. That is wild. My nigga was really sitting there smiling, happy that he killed somebody at a young age. This nigga was, what is the word, eccentric? Motherfucker happy? Ecstatic. The nigga was ecstatic as a motherfucker. He was happy. Oh, no. See, this is weird. That's some weird shit right there. And I pray for those people. I don't even pray. But they need some help. The newscaster, all of them, the cameraman, everybody needs some help. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. You probably, boy, y'all need to check on y'all mans. Y'all need to check on that nigga. That is crazy. But anyway, that is the white people, and you always get a hoot out of seeing the Caucasian American in their natural habitat. We got another man. Now, Nick Cannon is under the fire. They done threw my man Nick Cannon under the bus. And sure, I may have never listened to the guy album. Maybe rapping wasn't his strong point. But the nigga could act in drumline. That's a given. We all know that. He married Mariah Carey, so you're definitely not going to hate on him. And he did Wildin' Out, which is on BET, I think. Because I don't watch TV, but I think it's on. That's Viacom, yeah. So, that is crazy to me. How do we cancel a legend of that stature? That is just mind blowing to me. Like, whoever owns Viacom, I'm sure they white. This is another. I guess this is just a segue into white people. I guess he got or didn't even get mad. He was just talking about how he was just talking about white people. You know what I mean? And he was talking about black people too, but he was just talking about white people as if, you know, it's something wrong with them. And judging off of that last video, it's something wrong with these niggas. But they own everything. See, this is rich people fights. And I love a nice rich battle, especially for the greater good. Like, I don't see how this could happen. I don't see how, my nigga, we should be definitely canceling Viacom. I don't see why he's getting canceled. Like, what show is better than Wildin' Out right now? I don't think there's a better show other than Wildin' Out for all ages in the black community. Like, that's dead ass. Dead ass, B. Are you dumb? in my Remy Ma voice. Are you dumb? Hey, I gotta get that thing so I can put that on there. Hey, next one I'm having that Remy Ma. Are you dumb? But anyway, fucking end that ass. But yeah, man, come on, Nick Cannon. I'm out here for you, my man. Hey, Nick Cannon. Hey, that's the man's right there. That is the man's right there, man. We not gonna hate on Nick Cannon, man. We not gonna cancel Nick Cannon. That can't happen. The man got too much money. Nick Cannon is a powerhouse up there. He dated Mariah Carey. He married the bitch. Like, come on now. You can't. Mariah Carey. Come on, y'all. Y'all know. Come on. Give my man a break. He didn't say nothing wrong. See, that's the problem. We can't even speak our feelings. You can't even speak your feelings. That is freedom of speech. You cannot take that. You cannot punish somebody for what they said, whether it's right or wrong. You can't do it. Point blank, period. You can't do it. Now, can you look at them a certain way and choose not to mess with them? Yes. Point blank, period. You can't punish somebody for saying something. It's like the nigga went up there in Harry Potter and talking about some Voldemort. You don't say his name. You don't say that nigga name. You niggas hating on my nigga, man. That is crazy. And last thing I guess I got, is really, this is like definitely new news as well. Fucking, it's a bad, before I say this, man, 2020 it's some shit happening, y'all. Migos are suing, I think they lawyer or P, it was one of the two, and, or both. So long story short, they suing QC. And that's crazy to see. That right there, I don't want to say too much, but I do know that that's crazy. They said they've been getting played. And then Q went out there talking about bro, we done did this, and that, gave y'all the shot. You know, basically, that's what all labels say. We made you who you are. But at the end of the day, if you played me, you played me. You know what I'm saying? If you played me, you played me. So if that's and that right there kind of makes everything different. That makes the whole relationship weird. It's like, bro, you played me. Knowing, and then when you get played, you just think, how long have I been getting played? Am I getting played now? You know, and it makes you, so I feel like, I don't think they should go too hard, but yeah, I hope they get that taken care of, because the Migos is definitely hard. And yeah, they definitely came out with some bangers, definitely are powerhouse in the culture as we speak of today. And man, I don't know. I always been saying something fishy in Atlanta. These niggas acting all cool. Cool and what's that? All togetherness. But you notice, nigga 2 Chainz ain't got not near one song with the Migos. I don't think he do. I don't think these 2 Chainz got a lot of songs with a lot of people in Atlanta. But hey, that's not me. That's 2 Chainz. You know what I'm saying? I'm just pointing it out there. I'm putting it out there. But drop in the comments all the Atlanta people that y'all don't think fuck with each other. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, man. What fucking time is it? Let me get the fuck up out of here. Ain't too much. Another thing, yeah, like I was saying, man, it is 2020, y'all. I know a lot of us had New Year's resolutions. Don't give up on that. It's just, I don't know. I'm gonna get serious real quick. It's it's a lot of things going on to where it affects our mentality. I think whether we're being at home more. For me, I never really went out that much, and even I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm trying to go out. Because you need that every now and then. So, I mean, obviously you can go outside and people are still like, fuck it, so it's all up to the, beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Hello. But it's all your choice, of course. But if you feel like you need to get out there, man, get out, go look stupid out there, man. It's okay. I hope that would suck. Like if you only went out once and got coronavirus, I'd be pissed. But, 2020 is just so much that has happened alone this year. Motherfucking racism, like coronavirus. They talking about a bubonic plague. It's just bad, bro. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Like every time you turn on the news, man, it's something new. Somebody died. And so, I feel like, doing this podcast is actually a good, I don't care about how many people watch it for now. I'm just doing it to build my foundation, right? So lots of new things to come in the future still. I'm still myself trying to get better. I'm learning every single day, whether it's music or how to do this on a podcast or, at work, of course. But, and that's what we can do, just keep going, man. Don't make an excuse. Don't make 2020 an excuse. We're not going to do that. Don't play victim to 2020. That'll probably be, what I'm going to end off with, man. Shout out to everybody out there who's still kicking today's ass. Wake up and say, I'm kicking today's fucking ass, bro. I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even if you white, you know what I'm saying? Don't say nigga, but say, I'm that white person. White people. You know what I mean? And just do the best you can out there, man. It's Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode 28. I want to thank every black person out there for just being yourself. And we gotta at this point in time, unity, I feel like is very important. Reach out to your friends, reach out to your family, just as much as you can. And it doesn't have to be a serious conversation, just to kick shit, you know what I'm saying? Talk, you know what I mean? See what comes out of a conversation. I don't know, but conversations are more need to be had. I get it. There's memes that's funny that depict everything in life, but at some point we got to reel it in because we all joke together, but we got to all, talk about some real shit together. And hopefully one day we can do that on the podcast, go live and just talk to the people. You know what I mean? I would love to do that. Go live on you niggas and just answer questions and answer like shit that y'all think, I ain't never talked about on the pod yet that you would have a question for. But yeah, that, big things coming in the future, man. I got this shit on lock, bro. I got this shit. Look at this muscle, nigga. Big Jawhdin Podcast, episode motherfucking 28. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I wish you all blessings. I wish you all love, light, courage, all these positive affirmations to keep you going through this year. It's almost over. Summer is creeping up to an end. We're about to head into fall. It's about to get cold outside, people. So please don't go crazy. And I hope I see y'all next week. At the same time, it probably won't be the same time, but you know, I'm on Black People Time with this podcast. It's another kink I'm working out. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Big Jawhdin podcast. You're definitely a blessing in my eyes. And yeah, definitely go in them comments and talk about the Will and Jada. And definitely, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I said please. I mean, that's crazy. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in to the Big Jawhdin podcast, episode 28. We did it again, baby. Love you all.